What is up, YouTube? Liquid Snake here with a deck profile. This is a deck my friend sent me, Mr. Lucas Sandoval. I shall be reviewing it today. Don't mind just ignore the extra deck. It didn't have a side or an extra deck. I just made the extra deck on the spot. I'll explain it anyways, just because why I picked them and blah blah blah, this and that. But I'm explaining the deck. I've only play tested it like 3 times. When you saw the video, that's the only time I played it. But on this profile, at least on my other Jersey profile, I've been using it a lot more, and it's actually not that bad. I like it. I like the ideas behind it. So let me get down to it right now. 2 copies of Effect Veiler, because this deck doesn't really have much negating power when it comes to effects, so 2 Veilers is fine. 1 Acid Golem for the burn effect. You already do burn a lot with these guys. These guys, just because they attack directly, it feels more like burn damage than anything else, because they're just in the way and getting really annoying to just attack over and over and over again. It feels more like burn than actually attacking them. So this guy, especially when you're about to finish, you just tribute 2 of their monsters. They have at least 900 or less. You tribute 2, and it's basically game if you don't get Torrential or if they don't warning it or anything like that. So Lava Golem's pretty good in this deck. Marshmallow, same thing, burn effect. On the Liquid Snake profile, I've won at least 3 games with him, because these guys just keep pecking at their life points, and it's just really, really funny. 3 Walk Cobras, they search the deck. These guys are awesome. I really like them a lot. They help with XYZ and synchroing, but rarely with synchro since I only have 2 tuners. But it's awesome. I love Walk Cobra. 3 Dragonflies. I think you need 3 Dragonflies, and watch from what I've seen. I don't know. I could be wrong. Everybody has their own opinion. But it helps search easier. It helps you. Helps you maintain field presence, even when you get Torrential or when you get destroyed by battle. And that's what I like about him too. He can be by battle or by card effect. But it just sucks because when you summon him and Torrential it yourself, it doesn't get the effect. So it kind of sucks. But it's still good though, regardless, because not all monsters can do this. 3 Wild Giraffe. This card's amazing. Not even in this deck. You give them in any other deck. You attack with him first. They don't do anything for the rest of their turn. You can attack, and no faders. No Mirror Forces, no Torrential. Well, I don't know why they use Torrential in the battle phase, but no Torrential. No magic or traps, and that's pretty good. That's the protection you want. It's basically a cold wave if you think about it, and that includes monster effects as well. Watt Pheasant gets rid of really annoying monsters, even though I rarely get to use his effect, but it does get rid of big monsters. But with this deck, you're mostly attacking directly anyway, so I don't think it would matter unless you're XYZ, and then you kind of have to get rid of a big monster on the field. So. Alright, for the magic and or spells, I still call them magic, I don't know why. Magic cards, Dark Hole, staple. 3 Messenger of Peace. All your monsters are under 15 besides him, but you don't summon him yourself, so it wouldn't matter. All these guys attack, pecking them to death basically, and these guys can protect you. I always thought this card was like aim, but in this deck, oh my god, I guess it's until you find cards that go in junction with something that's when it becomes broken or really, really good. So 3 Messenger of Peace is awesome. I like it. Reborn staple. 3 MSTs. Back row messes up this deck, from what I've noticed. You definitely need the mass removal, or you're gonna get squashed. 2 Duality. Search power, since you don't have much draw power anyways. 2 Swords for the same thing as stalling in general. And plus, it kind of wastes their MSTs if you have a lot of other face downs that you really need. So I think it's a good idea. For the trap lineup, 2 Bottomless for field presence. You want to keep your field more than theirs. It gets rid of big monsters that you don't want to deal with. Plus, you can't really do much. All you could do is XYZs and get rid of the bigger monsters, but that's about it. And plus, since you only normal summon, you rarely special summon, you kind of need that. 2 Dark Bribes for protection. Even though I would rather use Starlight Road, but since he wanted me to do his deck, I'm doing his deck, so I didn't mess with it at all. I just kept the deck the way it was. But Dark Bribe does actually help. I don't know. I never really liked this card either, but I guess the more and more I use it, the more I'm starting to like it now. Magic Cylinder Burn. Haven't won with this one yet. At least I don't think I have. If I did, and I'm an idiot because I already forgotten. But this card's awesome, especially when they attack with big ass beaters. Attack with the Luster, 3 grand off their life. That's not that bad. And you get to negate the attack. That's pretty good. 3 red screens. This card, I remember this card was weird when it came out. I was like, that's a weird card. I don't know how anyone could use it. But it's actually pretty good. It prevents your opponents from attacking just for the cost of 1,000. That's actually pretty damn good. And if you have it to summon out Red Dragon Archfiend, you can summon out a tuner. But this deck doesn't summon out Red Dragon Archfiend, so there'd be no point. One scrap iron actually does help out a lot. This is another, I guess, underrated card people use. I thought it was but when I started using it, I was like, not that bad. I judge the book by its cover, and it's actually better than I thought it was. And the Song Brigade, obviously, negating summons and getting whatever I can that's possible. So, I like the deck so far. I like the concept. It's mostly to maintain field presence with the dragonflies, stall, and just keep it burning the crap out of them every turn. And especially Lava Golem is good of a game finisher because you know they have less than 900 or less, or 1,000 or less. You summon him out, hopefully nothing happens, and then you basically have game next turn and don't have to worry about it. It's pretty good. And then let's talk about the extra decks. This is I made it up. 2 Catastors, 2 Androids, 1 Librarian, 2 in level 9s, which would be Allied Justice Field Marshal and a Mistworm, 2 Consider Omega. You know, this guy's actually not that bad. He's really good in this deck. I don't know if he came out yet, but I would want 1 copy if possible. This guy's good for draw power. Maestro is awesome. It belongs in every deck that runs 4s. Utopia, obviously. This guy is awesome too, but I never got to use him, so I rarely have that many level 4s on the field, but you know, it's always good to have. Papi, of course, and this guy to get rid of small annoying monsters that get in your way. So, but with this deck, it doesn't really matter since you're attacking directly anyway. So I don't know. And also, I've noticed that no matter how many times I played, I suck at making a side deck, which is why I didn't make one. But I wasn't playing matches, so I didn't care at the moment. But any opinions on would be nice. How to, what kind of side deck I should use? Any comments and suggestions are welcome. I'll probably be making more videos for this deck soon. Thanks again to Lucas Sandoval for sending it to me to try out. And hope you guys have a good day. Have any other suggestions? What I can add? Do you like this deck so far? Try it for yourself. Film yourself playing it. See how it turns out for you. So hopefully you guys have a good one and take care, guys. Later.